My Berea, don't you know I've thought about you all day? Yeah, I've been longing for some beef and some consomme, sweet Berea. This is surely going to my thighs. Well, I'm a hungry eater and you surely caught my eyes. My Berea, I love you so. Oh, my Berea, Berea, I love you so. I love you. How's it going, sports fans? It's game day, and the food is hot here at Xcaret Mexican Restaurant. Before you settle in to watch the game, whether you're by yourself trying to figure out what you want for dinner, trying to figure out how to feed a bunch of people, why not consider some delicious grub from Xcaret Mexican Restaurant? Today, we're highlighting the birria ramen. That's right, I'll say it again. Birria ramen. Oh my goodness, I think I just got my mic wet. How do you birria? I have to have a lime. And you're gonna get the best, juiciest limes right here at Xcaret Mexican Restaurant. Look at all that juice. So here we have the birria ramen. Oh, this looks so good. I'm digging in. I can't look at it anymore. All right, here we go. That should not be allowed to be that good. My goodness. Folks, get on over here. Get yourself some of this birria ramen. Let them know you heard about it on Heart of Ohio Sports. Why are you still watching me eat? You could be eating this right now. Don't you just want to dig in? I could eat this whole bowl right now. And I'm going to. But I'm not going to make you watch me do it. Tell you what. Call in your order. Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, birria ramen. The only place you're gonna find this in town, folks. I'm telling you. This is a home run right here. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Xcaret Mexican Restaurant. Whether you're a diehard fan rooting for the home team, or you're just looking for some tasty eats for your game day treats, the birria ramen is our featured item here on this game day grub segment, and you're gonna wanna call in your order now. That's right, call Xcaret Mexican Restaurant. Mention you saw this segment on our broadcast. You'll get 15% off your order. Take advantage of this birria ramen special at Xcaret Mexican Restaurant. Oh, and don't forget the queso. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fremont Ross High School, the site of today's Division II district semifinal matchup between the Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes and the Huron Tigers. I'm Nate Mullins on the call today with the Wizard, Greg Kinn. We've also got Jacob Ellis on the call with us today doing some shadow work, helping out, and we also have Austin Rodriguez on the main camera. Thanks for tuning in with us here on Heart of Ohio Sports. You're locked in on the pregame show brought to you by Xcaret Mexican Restaurant. Let's take a moment and thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to be here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We'd like to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, UIS Insurance and Investments, Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc., Feasel's Frame and Collision, and a special contribution from Coach Bill Bonham. Of course, today's pregame show brought to you by Xcaret Mexican Restaurant. Stick around for the postgame show brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. Our pitching matchup brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments. Our first pitch brought to you by Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc. That's coming up here in just a few moments. But gentlemen, another beautiful afternoon for baseball. Another 2 o'clock early start. And hey, we got here in time. We got everything set up and we're ready to go.
Yeah.
Jacob, how you feeling today, man?
I'm good. Excited to see some good high school baseball. How are you today, Nate?
I'm feeling well. This is going to be a great matchup between these two teams. We got the number 1 seed, Tiffin Columbian, number 5 seed, Huron, out of the Northwest 3 district here in Division II. First pitch coming up here, brought to you by Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc. We are just moments away from getting underway from Fremont Ross High School. Beautiful facilities over here. Isaiah Tills on the mound, rocks and fires. And the first pitch is low for a ball.
One pitch in, you already hear that Huron dugout getting pretty rowdy.
A little chirpy over there. That's what you love about high school baseball. You get in these district rounds, and I'll tell you, people get a little fired up.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, when you get to this level, you never know when your last game is really going to be your last, so have to take every moment.
And that one's in there for a strike. It's 2-1. I do have to apologize as got a little bit of a late start getting here, so I was not able to get a lineup card for Huron. But we'll do my best here to make sure that I bring you stats and information as it comes across. I don't have first names for these Huron Tigers. So let me check the SBC's website, and I know they don't have any stats entered there, Jacob, but maybe they'll have the first names of the players there, and then we can put 2 and 2 together. Because Game Changer has stats, so we can go off Game Changer, but there's no first names. It's all just initials. And a leadoff walk for the Tigers. Tills started out 2-0. And a good at-bat there to start things off.
Heard that one. PA said was Paul Maloney here up the bat.
Paul Maloney. We have Holler down at first base. The first pitch misses to Maloney.
Maloney sounds like some kind of Batman character gangster name. Like that. I'm gonna get you, Maloney.
The second pitch in there for a strike to Maloney. It's 1-1. Second strike there to Maloney. Holler down there at first base with 8 stolen bases on the year. But these Tigers, not really aggressive on the base paths. Only 1 in double-digit stolen bases on the year as Maloney rung up on strikes there. Tills fell behind but came back with 3 straight strikes to punch him out.
Threw some heat there. Didn't try to mess around with anything, break them all. Said, here's my hardest stuff. Try to hit it.
Isaiah Tills. First pitch, curveball in there for a strike. Tills has got one of the best fastballs in the area, but man, when he gets that curveball working, whew, it's nasty.
Yeah, if you can have 2 really good pitches at this level, you're going to be tough to hit.
And being able to variate between speeds, that helps up. That helps a lot, especially at this level.
Yeah, especially you said he has one of the hardest fastballs in this area, so you met, that speed difference changes a little bit more than most pitchers with that curveball.
Oh,
this one fouled back.
so I saw the shadow of that one go over our head.
And no, there's no names on the SBC website. There's just nothing, absolutely nothing entered whatsoever.
This Huron team's a team of mystery, man.
Yeah.
Mysterious Tigers.
I mean, they played them in football, I believe, and I could barely find anything then looking on them. I looked for stuff today. I could barely find anything on them. So
Maybe they're just not internet people over there at Huron Tigers.
It seems like they're a great team and stuff. It's just not a lot of internet presence.
Maybe they're just like Tiger 1 through 9.
Whoa.
The 0-2 is up high.
Still throws me off, too. I've never seen a Tigers team that the colors are red and not orange.
Right.
It just gets me every time.
And Ray down on strikes.
Another really good curveball there, Nate.
Oh, yeah. And he's the team leader in batting average, hitting .387 on the season, so.
What is this field made of here? It looks like
really well manicured grass.
I was going to say, like, this dirt doesn't really raise up when they kick at it and stuff. It comes up just a tiny bit. It almost looks like turf.
No, this is just a really well manicured field over here.
It had me scratching my head. I was looking at it. I said, hold on a minute. I'm looking for the dust that flies up. You see a little bit of it, but not much.
Swung on and missed.
He's done a couple of things over here past couple of years. New basketball arena, new theater, new baseball field.
This field right here is immaculate.
Yeah, this is beautiful facilities over here at Fremont Ross High School.
Ooh.
Chopper to short. This one's going to go over the glove of Rogo. And a run will score for the Tigers.
I don't know what happened there, but it just took a really big hop up the middle. It looked like shortstop had a beat on it, but that hop just went over him.
Hopped right over and outside of the glove.
Had some English on that bounce. So 1-0 Tigers here in the top of the first. 2 down. You say Shane Cox?
I thought you said Cam.
I didn't hear it. So that doesn't do us any good.
Nope.
You each heard a different name, I didn't hear anything.
I mean, I'm probably closer to being deaf than you are, so.
Anybody out there watching on the broadcast, if you do know this Huron lineup, you got a picture, you want to send it to us. Drop it in the comments. I'd be much appreciative. Because, once again, they're a team of mystery.
Jacob, I don't know if you're closer to being deaf than I am. I've listened to your music too, man.
You know, some people make music, some make a joyful noise. Depending on who you ask, I'm one or the other.
My noises aren't joyful.
Oh, you've never heard that? Make a joyful noise is the really nice way to say maybe you shouldn't.
Bless his heart.
Yeah, there you go.
This one fouled back.
Ooh, off the bricks. All of them choking up a little bit, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Chopped at the plate.
I think that's the first breaking ball they've hit so far.
Get a piece of it.
It's something.
Imagine this guy's name is Sam, because I call him Sam from the dugout. So Sam Cox. We got that.
Yeah.
Ooh. Look at that
This one. Pop up, first base side. Bradley Willman squeezes it for the final out. But the Tigers strike first. It's 1-0 Huron. We head to the bottom of the first here at Fremont Ross High School. Nate Mullins and Greg Kinn on the call with you today, as well as Jacob Ellis. What can you tell us? Austin Rodriguez on the main cam for us today.
I have him out there on a mission, zooming that camera in.
Oh, I like that.
I tried to crop, but that's too grainy when you pull it in that far. So he'll be back probably by the bottom of the 5th after he walks all the way out there. It's a big field here.
Yeah, and that fence is just, I mean, that's got to be about 8 feet tall, maybe? 8-foot fence.
It's almost 2 Greggies.
Yeah, you're going to have to work hard to hit one out here. Almost 2 Greggies. Oh.
Tigers again.
So I went to Max Preps to see if maybe there was maybe
something.
Their names listed there. They have 2 players listed on Max Preps.
Sounds more
and it's
like,
not. I don't think it's their fault on the Game Changer front because Game Changer only lists an initial for the first name.
I'll say 2 players. It sounds more like men preps.
1-0 Huron. See who's on the mound today for the Tigers. Number 2. Maloney.
I told you it was a gangster name.
Well, let's see how gangster he is on the mound today. I'm just joking.
I just picture him like getting out old 1930s car, fedora on, nice suit.
Take a look at Maloney's stats on the year. Let's see here.
Every 2 innings.
He's 6-0 on the year.
Huh? Yep.
A 2.64 ERA. 20 strikeouts, 12 walks, 17 earned runs allowed, and 45 innings pitched. So he doesn't strike out a lot of batters, 20 strikeouts in 45 innings, but he gets a lot of wins, and that's what's important.
Gets the job done.
That's right. This one, McLean hits this one into left field. Left fielder camps under it, makes the play. I think you might see right there, Greg, why he is 5-0 on the season, because he might not get a lot of strikeouts, but when you hit the ball, you're not going to do a whole lot with it. He gave McLean a nice pitch there. McLean just said, "Oh, I like that." Took a hack at it, but unable to really give it a ride. That'll bring up Blake Galden. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Maloney comes set. Here's the 0-2. That one's up high. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's a pitch from Maloney. Skips that one in front of the plate. 2-2 the count. Tried to get that breaking ball to bite, but
Can't bit him coming out of the hand there.
just had a little bit too much bite.
Ooh.
Galden hits this one to short. Shortstop stumbles, but the throw over to first is in. No.
Oh, wow. Bobbled it.
They're going to say he did not have control over the baseball. So Galden will be safe at first. You'll have a runner on with 1 out for Bryce Rogo.
Must have rolled up into the glove or something, kind of bounced around in there.
First team All-District, Bryce Rogo. First team All-SBC.
Oh, he messed up all that nice line there.
Yeah, he don't like that. He said, "Get that out of here. I don't like those clean boxes. Give me a dirty box." First one in there for a strike from Maloney. Braylon Auble in the on-deck circle. Senior campaign here for Bryce Rogo. It's been an impressive one. All-time games played leader for this Tiffin Columbian baseball franchise. Adding to that total with every game. One ball, 1 strike. Paul Maloney, here's the pitch. Up high. Rogo fouls this one back and out of play. You know, the sun is really bright today, Greg, but I got to thank this breeze, because this is it's saving the day today. That one up high, and it's full count here on Bryce Rogo. Rogo, the Tiffin University committed to play football. Outstanding wide receiver prospect for the Dragons. And walk issued. We'll put runners at first and second base for Braylon Auble.
With runners at first and second, one out. This is the Columbian third baseman, number 21, Braylon Auble.
Auble hits that one past the third baseman.
Yeah.
Galden's going to get held up at third. So we'll have bases loaded for the bus. Talib Al-Zakwani.
That was nice. That one went right between the glove and the thigh there. Right in that sweet spot, getting right past him.
Welcome back, Jacob.
Good to be back.
Thanks for your sacrifice there. Appreciate that.
It's great. I was trying to look, and the sun was like, yeah, I don't think so.
First pitch to Al-Zakwani, swung on and missed. Bases loaded, one out. In the bottom of the first, 1-0 Huron. Paul Maloney comes set. Here's the 0-1. Up high. You gotta love hearing it from the dugout over there. The 1-1 off the helmet of Al-Zakwani, and that will allow a run to score. Took one for the team.
Yeah, he used his head there. Probably not the way they mean for it to be used, but you know.
Exactly.
Tried to get it on the replay there. Got it right after it dunked off his head.
So we'll have a mound visit here.
That took a pretty high hop off his helmet. It almost went over the
Yeah.
Went over the net.
What do you always say, Nate, about going up the elevator shaft or something like
Yeah.
that?
I don't know about you, Greg, but when I first got here, pulled into the high school, and I'm like, hey, this isn't how you get back to the baseball field. And then I remembered, I'm like, oh, wait, I had a nice conversation with Chad Burnt earlier, and he told me exactly how to get back here. I just don't remember.
I did not make that mistake because remember yesterday when I was
You looked at the
scoping out
map.
the map.
Yep.
I said, looks like it's back here behind the school. Yeah, there's a parking lot right here.
Yep.
I made the mistake, and I grew up in Fremont.
Johnny Baseball, Johnny Bremeyer at the plate. Sensational sophomore. Put together an outstanding campaign here in 2024. Two 2-0 the count here on Bremeyer. Bases loaded, still just one out. Tied at one apiece. Swung on and missed. Bremeyer took a hack at that one. Came up empty. Looked like he was just trying to punch that one into right field.
I think so, but
Swung on and missed. Another off speed there. Had him out in front.
I think you could argue both those are on the edges. So, I mean, if you're here, bases loaded, nowhere to put him, you got to make the pitcher come to you, throw a strike. Right where you want it. But now 2 strikes, got to protect.
Here's the 2-2 from Maloney. Up high, and it's a full count. He's got nowhere to put him with one out. Let's see the approach.
You looking fastball or breaking ball here, Nate?
I'd say breaking ball. That's exactly what the call was, but just not on the mark. As another run will score for Tiffin Columbian, putting the Tornadoes on top here in the bottom of the first. 2-1 is your score.
It's not a bad idea to throw a breaking ball in the dirt, but full count when you got nowhere to put him.
Yeah.
Risk versus reward there.
Now batting the catcher number 7, Jamison Wessner.
Bases stay loaded for Jamison Wessner. He takes a swing at that one and comes up empty. The 0-1 is up high. That one swung on and missed. It's 1-2. Came inside with the breaking ball, tied him up. Here's the 1-2 from Maloney. Up high again. Just playing with the eye levels here with these batters. Going high-low.
Yeah, definitely a little more old-fashioned north-south kind of approach on the mound, but right now he just needs to find a strike.
Yeah. Here's the 2-2. This one hit high on the infield, first base side. First baseman unable to make the play.
Oh, look at that.
One run will score. Overthrow is going to allow another run to score. And it's 4-1 Tornadoes.
Call infield fly, and here I got lucky in that sense, but I think after that everyone just kind of panicked, threw the ball around a little bit.
Yep. So the infield fly will get the out at first. So it's 2 down.
Now batting the first baseman, number 6, Bradley Raymond.
Have a runner at second base. And that's the speedy Johnny Bremeyer. This one hit to third. Third baseman throws over to first for the final out. So the Tornadoes take the lead as they plate 4 in the bottom of the first. It's 4-1 Tiffin Columbian. We'll be back after this. You're watching the Division II District Semifinal right here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Welcome to Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy, your legacy.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Here. Welcome back to Fremont Ross High School. Nate Mullins, Jacob Ellis, Greg the Wizard Kinn, Austin Rodriguez on the call today. Thanks for tuning in on Heart of Ohio Sports. We're live here at Fremont Ross High School for this Division II District Semifinal matchup between the number 1 seed Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes and the number 5 seed Huron Tigers. The Tigers plated 1 in the top of the first, but the Tornadoes came back and put 4 across in the bottom half to take the lead into the top of the second.
You got Tills on the mound. That 3-run difference is going to feel a lot larger.
Yeah, especially if he can settle in.
Yeah, and I saw that the Mr. Higgins website that has all the stats. Saw Tills has like a .31 ERA on the year, something crazy like that.
Over 100 strikeouts on the year.
It's insane.
He was the SBC Player of the Year in the SBC Lake. First team all SBC. Hard to believe, just a junior. So he'll be back next year. That went up high. It's 3-0.
It's got him and Johnny Baseball coming back next year. It's going to be not going to lose too much.
They've got some talented players also playing some JV ball right now that'll come get some chances. So they've got a pretty heavy senior lineup here. I mean, there's, what, 6 seniors in this lineup? There's a lot of guys waiting for their chance, and they'll get it next year for sure. And 4 pitches, all missed the strike zone. That'll be a leadoff walk issued by Isaiah Tills.
Now batting the left fielder, number 21, Don Muratori.
I think what it is Tills just has to find where this ump's zone is. You know, every ump is different. Every ump's going to have a different zone. And, you know, he might be thinking he could get calls that he was getting in the last game that he's not getting today. He's just got to find that zone.
Yeah, looks a little tighter, but something before the game I heard the ump say, it was kind of funny, the catcher, he said, never called a perfect game, but I'll let you know if I make a mistake. Sure, the catcher will let him know if he thinks he's made a mistake, though.
Right. The left fielder, Muratori, at the plate. I'm just going to give you last names, folks.
I thought I heard a Don or a Dom, so it might
Dom?
be one of those two.
Dom works.
Swung on and missed. Tills with the strikeout. That'll be strikeout number 3 for Isaiah Tills. 4 outs recorded, 3 of them strikeouts.
Mentioned he already has over 100 strikeouts on the year, and we've seen why so far.
But you also see a high pitch count number as he's sitting at 32 pitches right now.
I think I heard a Donnie for this young man.
The Donnie?
I think Donnie Hartley or something like that, I think they said.
Donnie Hartley, the first baseman. Two and 0 on Hartley. 237 hitter on the year. 14 hits and 59 at-bats. Inside, and it's 3-0.
Let's go, Donnie.
Good approach so far by Huron. I mean, if you can't score a bunch against him, just make him work. You know, get him out here early as you can.
And 4 straight pitches. Another walk issued. And I think a little frustration on the part of Isaiah Tills as he's trying to find the strike zone here.
We had a comment here from a viewer from the batter before that number 21, his name was Dominic.
Dominic.
Dom.
Okay,
There
so
you go,
Dom.
Greg.
So we had a Dom and then a Donnie that just batted.
All right, good. I'm keeping mental notes. Any Huron fans out there watching, if you're internet savvy, maybe you could help that team out a little bit and help them out by putting a little online presence out there for them. Put their team out there. These guys deserve promotion. That's what we're here for. We promote our players. We promote all the players on the broadcast. We try to give these players a platform that they deserve. That's why we bring these broadcasts to you live and paywall free. Because we don't think you should have to pay to watch these broadcasts. Because these are high school kids playing a sport that they love.
Absolutely.
They're not getting paid, so why should you have to pay for the broadcast? But it's only possible thanks to our community-minded sponsors. Tills struggling to find the strike zone here in the second inning. Here's the 1-0. In there for a strike at the knees. He's trying to locate the fastball here. Haven't seen a whole lot of off speed here in this inning.
No.
You've seen a lot of it in the first inning, but I think this inning he's just trying to focus on locating that fastball so he can play off of that with the off speed.
I think what was working good with this breaking ball is guys were chasing it, but if they know that strike zone's small, they're not going to chase anymore.
Swung on and missed.
Of course, when you got that, who needs a breaking ball sometimes?
Yeah. Swung on and missed. Tills with another strikeout. 4 strikeouts in 5 outs.
Heater is just. I'm curious how fast he's throwing it. It looks like it's pretty hard.
Yeah, it's got some velocity on it today.
It's amped up.
Could have a little extra frustration too, because trying to locate.
Yeah.
Trying to find that strike zone. Back to the top of the order.
Nice.
Holer at the plate. Drew a walk back in the first. Came home to score. This one hit past the shortstop into left field. Left fielder up with it. And the throw in keeps the runner at third. So bases are going to be loaded with 2 down.
Be ready, bro. Let's go.
For Paul Maloney, the pitcher.
At the plate with there on the pitcher, number 2, Paul Maloney.
Good 2-strike approach there. Just find a hole. You don't have to hit it hard. Just have to hit it in the right spot.
That's right.
So that one just sailed just up and outside there, the glove.
Outside. Two down, bases loaded here in the top of the second. 4-1, Tiffin Columbian. Maloney watches that one up high for a ball. It's 2-0.
Got the bases loaded and the pitcher who has had trouble locating the zone.
As a batter, this is where you really have to have a patient approach. In there for a strike, it's 2-1. One half of our pitching matchup brought to you by UIS Insurance Investments. Strike 2, right at the belt. It's an even count, 2-2. That one fouled straight back. Had some heat on that one.
Yeah, how do you get hit by the bat a little bit and still carry that much momentum into the wall? Boom.
He just barely topped it, too. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt, Westner keeps it in front of him.
Did just enough where that runner couldn't get home on it.
It's crazy how much he actually does look like Braden back there. Because he's just as tall. Braden played catcher last year, so. Up high. And a bases loaded walk will score a run for the Tigers. Maloney with a good at-bat there. Was ahead in the count 2-0. Evened it up at 2-2. And then stayed patient.
Yeah.
Stayed patient, had ice in his veins too. That one ball flew right past his face so fast and didn't even flinch. No, I was over here flinching. I was like, whoa.
So 4-2 is the score, and he starts out Ray with a ball up high. So we're going to have a conference on the mound between the catcher and pitcher here, as Westner wants to talk things over.
He says, what's going on here, big fella? Yeah. Tell me what's up. Get
The
this
manager-
located.
Yeah. And the manager already used his visit for the half inning, so besides that, Tills is on his own out there.
Yep. One ball, no strikes. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Tills. At the letters for a strike. Swung on and missed. Came at him with the high cheese. Here's the 1-2. Ooh. That might have been a makeup call there. I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know. It just
Saw Tills is saying something. I'm afraid to know what.
swung on and missed. Isaiah Tills had a little control issues there. Allowed a run to score, but limited the damage to just one run. Left 3 on base. Tornadoes still lead. It's 4-2 as we head to the bottom of the second. Let's take a moment and thank our sponsors for allowing us to be here and allowing us to bring this broadcast to you live and paywall free right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We'd like to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, UIS Insurance and Investments, Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc., Feasel's Frame and Collision, and a special contribution from Coach Bill Bonham. We'll give Bill a shout out as he tried to link up with us during baseball last year and even the year before. He's a volleyball coach, not in the state of Ohio either. He's a I think a Division II volleyball coach. Don't quote me on that. He's probably in the comments going, Nate, come on, get your facts straight. Come on. But no, he's a great guy.
He's a division coach.
Tiffin Columbian Tornado fan, big time fan, tunes in on all the Tornado broadcasts, usually chimes in, whether in the comments section or shoot me a message saying, hey, when are you guys going live? A lot of Tiffin Columbian faithful watching the broadcast here today. If you're one of those, make sure you share it. Share with your friends, whether it's on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, whatever. However you're watching today, help us out. Share the broadcast. 2 clicks might help us reach 200 new people. You never know.
Got a lot of people here, too. Pretty high energy crowd so far.
Yeah. And just a great atmosphere over here at Fremont Ross High School.
Got the music blaring and
Yeah.
good times.
It's the bottom of the second inning. Leading off for the Tornadoes, the pitcher, number 8, Isaiah Tills.
Greg, for a moment, I almost thought that was Paul Shoemaker on the announcement.
It does sound like him.
Doesn't it, kind of? Bottom of the second. Isaiah Tills at the plate.
Ooh. Isaiah ducks there.
Tills hits this one to third. Glove by the third baseman. Throw over is in time for the first out. That'll bring us back to the top of the order here with Gavin McLean strolling up to the plate.
Top of the Tornado order for the second baseman, number 1, Gavin McLean.
McLean 0 for 1 on the day. Swung on and missed.
Nate, we've got a comment here with a link to a roster that said they don't have the numbers, but they have the names. So if you hear the names, you can probably match them up.
That's perfect. That works.
So if you want to look at the comments, I'm sure you can get that link there.
Yeah, let me grab that real quick. Thank you.
Susan Conley?
Thank you, Susan. Appreciate that very much. So I'd like to give these players the credit they deserve here. Zach Baker's comment. Max Preps is my favorite alt country band.
Oh my goodness. How have I not seen that? Where's that at?
Well, it's a comment on Facebook, but I can't see the comment that you were talking about, Greg. So
That's so weird because that's on Facebook from what I see. Yeah.
it's weird how that works. Because the video's live, it only shows me 2 comments. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gavin McLean. Evens the count at 2-2. Down low, and it's 3-2. Full count here on McLean. Tiffin Columbian with 4 runs today, but credited with just 1 hit so far.
Yeah, a lot of walks, a couple errors.
2 errors charged to the Tigers in the first.
Yeah.
And that'll be a walk issued to McLean. He was fired up about something.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 10, Blake Golden.
That'll bring up Blake Golden, the designated hitter. Swung on a miss. Nice pitch there by Maloney on the outside. Beautifully done there, Greg.
The wizard.
They don't call him the wizard for nothing. Prep baseball report.
Oop. That one time close.
Uh-oh.
Up and over. And I'll tell you, that one hit right off the top of the fence post. See something new every day.
Yeah. That's weird. Almost looked like, for a minute, like it kind of bounced off these cables that are holding the poles up here.
One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Golden. Up high. 2-2. Blake Golden really starting to get comfortable. He's started to work his way into the everyday lineup. So these younger guys, that's what they need, is just a little bit consistency. But to find it, you got to be in the lineup more than just once.
Ooh, there you go.
There's a nice hit ball into the left field, but right at the left fielder for the second out.
Got a good piece of it.
Yeah, like you were saying, Nate, you need that consistency, but a lot of times that comes with needing experience too, so you kind of mix them together there.
Exactly. 2 outs, runner at first for Bryce Rogo.
Runner at first at the plate for the Tornadoes, a shortstop, number 17, Bryce Rogo.
The tall stop.
The
Bryce
tall
Rogo.
stop, yeah.
That's a shortstop. Come
That
on.
doesn't sound right.
Ain't nothing short about him.
Ooh.
That one looked like the old Blue Streak at Cedar Point.
Yeah. A nice
little.
bender on it, didn't it?
Just a little hill. Old Kurt Malott's calling you out because we're not using my new name yet.
Oh,
The sorcerer of Seneca County.
the sorcerer of Seneca County.
That's a good one.
Does that count when we're in a different county, though? Whoa. He's going to make it down the second there. He couldn't get the ball.
Gavin McLean got himself a steal there.
Well, this is Sandusky County, isn't it?
This is Sandusky
There you
County.
go. It works just the same.
Sorcerer of in Sandusky County.
That's a mouthful. The sorcerer of Seneca County in Sandusky County.
Maloney falls behind here. It's 2-1 on Rogo. 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Tornadoes lead 4-2. Here's the pitch from Maloney. This one swung on, hit to right field. Back, back, back. This is all the way to the fence. Rogo on his horse to second. He's going to head into third with an RBI 2-out triple.
Man, he teed off on that thing.
He absolutely did. Maybe a little bit of wind aided, but hey, we'll take it.
Yeah.
The wind is blowing out.
Mm-hmm. Some good speed to get to third there, too.
Oh, absolutely.
His long legs probably up a little bit.
Got a well-hit ball by Bryce Rogo. Splits the outfielders. And scores another run for Tiffin Columbian. Tornadoes now lead 5-2. And I think that's going to close the book on Maloney. After just 1 2/3 innings, we're going to get a pitching change here.
I'm going to hire Kurt Malat to make up names for us, Nate. I didn't even see this. He also said I was the Houdini of Hoots. That's good stuff.
Him and Tommy should just have a podcast together where they just like make fun of people and come up with names for people.
Well, I mean,
like, you know, good-hearted ribbing, not really making fun of, just good-hearted ribbing.
I was going to say, it makes a lot of sense, though, because this is the man who, when I had him in high school, was a huge Simpsons fan. Huge Simpsons fan, so it makes sense that our sense of humors would all be the same there.
Oh, man.
That's great. So taking over on the mound. Let's see if I have. I use 2 apps here to make this happen here.
Number 8, is that what I see?
Number 8. And
Oh, hello.
am I looking past him here? I don't have an 8 on Game Changer. And there's no numbers listed on the prep baseball. I'll tell you what, in between innings, I'm going to see if I can snapshot a picture of their lineup card over there.
Let's just, I was going to say, eliminate the names we've already used, but I don't know the numbers that we've already used, so it doesn't help us.
Right.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
Here we go.
Landon Holer.
Landon Holer.
Mm-hmm.
At the plate for the Tornadoes, a third baseman, number 21, Braylon Abel.
Okay, so he's listed as number 12 on Game Changer, but he's wearing number 8 today. Landon Holer on the mound for...
Maybe his jersey was dirty.
Or maybe they don't have a 12 in red. Because that's... Tiffin Columbian has that issue with Bradley Woolman. His number's not the same as he's listed on the roster because the pinstripe uniforms, they don't have that number.
Interesting.
Take a look at Landon Holer's stats on the year. He's 3-3 in 7 starts. 723 pitches thrown on the year. With a 2.83 ERA, he's got 44 strikeouts, 23 walks issued, 17 earned runs allowed. And that one misses low, and it's 3-0.
It's a good pitcher. I don't think he's exactly agreeing with these calls here on these pitches.
Like all the way? Or?
That one in there for a strike.
So those last 2, I see him kind of look over to the dugout and kind of,
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Come on.
I think all these pitchers so far have had a passionate opinion about the umpire, we'll say.
Say, if it was up to the pitcher, every pitch would be a strike.
Oh, yeah.
Holer's worked his way back into this one. It's a full count on Braylon Abel. Two down in the bottom of the second. Here's the payoff. Inside, he walked him.
Shaking his head at that one, too.
So we'll have runners at the corners with 2 down for Talib Al-Zakwani.
This is the right fielder, number 34, Talib Al-Zakwani.
He said it nice and slow over the announcer. I'm not going to mess that one up.
First pitch is in there for a strike.
Carries his way over to second base there.
Can we even say that was a scurry? He just kind of like, yeah, he just kind of.
Can we slow that sound down a little bit?
Whew, nice pitch on the outside corner from Holler.
I think that's about the one spot that's getting called right now.
Here's the 0-2. This one fouled back.
Somewhere.
And over the dugout, or over the press box.
I like this press box here behind us, how it's like, because there's, what, at least four fields or something back over here? So it's kind of like centralized around all these fields.
That's smart.
It is.
It's really smart.
Yeah.
Ooh, this one's up.
Fouled over first base side, playable, and the first baseman squeezes it for the final out. Tornadoes plate one more. They leave 2 stranded. After 2, it's 5-2, Tiffin Columbian. We'll step aside, take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your local homegrown agent, Jeff Leopold, for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1144.
Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Ink is here for all of your printing and design needs. From reunions to small events to business apparel and even vehicle lettering, they've got you covered. They make the gear that you make your memories in. Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Ink.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Welcome back to Fremont Ross High School. This Division II district semifinal matchup. Live and paywall free here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Nate Mullins, Jacob Ellis, and Greg Kinn on the call with you here today. Thanks a lot, Coach. I appreciate you. Thank you. Just got my lineup card from the Huron Tigers. We are set. We got lineup. We got names for everybody. We are good to go. Once again, here in the top of the third, Tiffin Columbian leading 5-2. Tornadoes plated 1, and the Tigers plated 1 in the second. Most of the damage done in the first inning. As Huron started things off with a run in the top of the first, the Tornadoes answered with 4 in the bottom.
Nice little rally there, getting things started with their first possession at bat there.
Leading things off here in the top of the third, cleanup hitter Austin Wassley. Guess I should have brought cash with me today, huh? The 1-0 misses low.
But you need a drink or something, huh?
I was just hoping that they had a water fountain over here so I could refill my canteen, but...
Guess I got a bunch of ones here if somebody wants to get a drink or something.
Yeah, I'll snag a water in between innings here. I'll get you back when we stop for food.
No problem, man. I know you do all the talking around here, so you gotta make sure you keep the don't get dried out there.
Got to keep the pipes lubricated. 3-1 count here on Wassley. That one misses inside and low. And Austin Wassley draws a walk. Well, he looks like a football player, don't he?
For sure. He's got that, I call it like a short stack frame.
Yeah.
Just like,
Got like a Zane Finley frame.
yeah.
First pitch in there for a strike. Sam Cox at the plate. That one misses. 1-1 the count.
Showed bunt there. Wasn't sure if he's actually planning on it or just wanted to throw Tills off a little bit. That third baseman playing in a little bit, looking for it.
Tills sitting at 63 pitches here. This one fouled straight back and into the concession stand.
Building is getting a little bit of a beating.
Yeah, so's my iPad. It's like, hey, I need to cool down before you can use me.
Everything's nice and hot right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes, hey.
Fouled at the plate. And it's 1-2.
No easy outs here.
Here's the 1-2. Strike three, called on the outside corner.
You see the batter's face.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think his jaw hit the plate.
My goodness. I don't know if I've seen a more animated
No.
animated face at the bat right there than that.
That'll bring up the designated hitter, number 5, Ben Davis. First pitch from Tills in there for a strike. Starting to find that zone a little bit here.
Yeah. And that part of the plate right there, that's inside for lefties and outside for righties. That's kind of where he's been calling the strikes. That's where he can find strikes.
Got another one there. It's 0-2.
I'm like, what is this noises I'm hearing?
The 0-2 fouled straight back into the net. This one fouled off.
Making him work for every single out he's getting.
Here's the 0-2. Ooh. Good looking pitch, but misses for a ball.
Man. The strike zone is about the size of one of those popcorn bags. Might be that wide, too.
Swung on and missed.
Hard to say no to high heat. I think that'll get anyone, no matter what the zone is.
Yeah.
Now batting the left fielder, number 21, Dom Muratori.
And that'll bring up Dom Muratori. Muratori, a .272 hitter on the season. 22 hits and 81 at-bats. This one to the third baseman. Auble bobbles it and doesn't have a play. And Muratori speedy out of the box.
Yeah, and at third, he tried to backpedal a little bit, tried to play it on a certain hop, but I mean, that ball ended up just playing him and probably ruled that an error, I'd imagine.
Say all bobbles it.
No, no.
Runners at first and second, 2 outs. At the plate for the Tigers, the first
They
baseman,
called it a
number
hit.
13, Donnie Hartley.
Okay, that one ruled a hit. They'll bring up Donnie Hartley.
I tell you, these names on this roster, I don't know if this is a baseball team or if they own like an Italian restaurant or something.
Hey, Donnie.
There's just a lot of unique names over here. I like it.
In there. It's 0-2. This one well hit into left field. Bremeyer dove for it, but unable to get it. Hickman up with it. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And the Tigers within a run on a 2-out, 2 RBI double by Donnie Hartley.
I think in his last at bat too, he hit that same spot right over shortstop. Just hit a little farther this time. A little 2-out extra base hit. This game is a lot closer now.
Nice at bat there by Hartley. And that'll bring up Caden Peterman. Bottom of the order here for the Tigers. In there for a strike from Tills.
Checking out someone's glove here, it looks like.
Some kind of an equipment issue.
I think he was looking at that pocket part of it. And
Tie the laces.
yeah.
A little tighter. The 0-1 to Peterman swung on and missed. Tills, this will be pitch number 78 coming up here. Up high.
It's the first time I've seen a 66 on a baseball field.
Right? Off the plate, Westner up with it, and no throw.
Yeah, good jump by Hartley, good read.
Yeah. Oh, he was right on top of that one. Up high. 3-2. Strike 3 called. Peterman didn't agree with it. But either way, that's the end of the inning for the Tigers. They plate 2, still down by 1. It's 5-4, Tiffin Columbian. We'll take a step aside and a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
We're just at the bottom of the inning, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Usually we don't go to commercial. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all
You threw me
right.
off a little bit. I'm sorry about that, Nate. We can go to commercial if you want.
Nah, we'll keep it here.
Yeah, it threw me all off a little bit there. I was like, do I have the wrong thing on the screen?
Give people some extra love. Got a little excited there.
Well, the Tigers kind of drug that top of the third out for a while there. It seemed like it was a whole inning.
Yeah, because I'm sitting here going, I got this money burning a hole in my pocket. I want to go get water, but man, I'm like taking tiny sips of my water here.
Yeah, you did a lot better job of rationing it than I did.
Yes. Well, I got a lot bigger bottle, too.
That's
So.
true.
So the Tigers able to plate 2 more runs. They've plated 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third. And they've really roughed up Isaiah Tills today. Who not very used to seeing this from Isaiah Tills. He's usually one of those guys that's pretty locked in. But having some control issues so far here today.
Yeah.
And the Tigers have had a very patient approach. That's key.
Yeah. I'd be a little worried in that TC dugout. Your best pitcher is giving up 4 runs through 3 innings. And he's at 80 pitches, so he's not going to last much longer.
Yeah, over 80 pitches here, so most likely not going to make it through this ball game, through the whole game anyway.
Yeah.
It's the bottom of the third inning.
Yeah, a lot of offense so far.
Yeah, the hope is that he settles in.
Johnny Bremeyer.
Johnny Bremeyer strolls to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom of the third. Landon Holer on for his second inning of work. This one hit to the second baseman. Bremeyer is going to beat the throw.
Good job of stopping that one, though, and getting it.
Yeah. Nice play by the second baseman to get to that one. And, you know, with Bremeyer's speed, if that gets past him with the slow roller that it had, I mean, that might have been a double. He might have stretched that one.
You never know. Yeah, good effort there at second.
Jamison Westner at the plate. Johnny Bremeyer, 24 steals on the year, sitting at first base. He's off. First pitch. The throw down to second is...
I don't think they got him.
No.
No.
I don't think it was in time either way, but the shortstop unable to hold on to the throw.
Yeah, he got a huge lead at first.
Or second baseman.
Throw came really close to hitting the pitcher too.
Yeah.
I say it was a quick throw. He got it down there as fast as he could, but I still don't think he'd be able to beat it out.
And that one bunted at the plate, foul. Time issued here. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch there.
Yeah.
As Holer, 3 straight, sits him down. That'll bring up Bradley Willman.
Batting the first baseman, number 6, Bradley Willman.
Willman playing first base today. Bremeyer off on the pitch, gets away from the catcher. Wassley was ready for it too. I think he was a little too ready. He was ready to just jump up and fire that down to third.
That's what I was gonna say. If he would have stopped that one, man, he was already locked and loaded to fire that one down there. It would have been close.
Man, they didn't even throw over there or check on him. They just kind of let him get to third with no problem.
Up high, 2-0 here to Willman. Isaiah Tills in the on-deck circle. 1 out. Bottom of the third. Tornadoes lead 5-4.
Infield in here.
Down low. And it's 3-0 here to Willman. Ball 4. Willman earns a free bag on 4 straight pitches. And that'll bring up Isaiah Tills. Bottom of the order here for the Tornadoes. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
If he can have a good at-bat here, probably feel a little less bad about the outing he's having so far on the mound.
Yeah.
Help himself out a little bit.
First pitch to Tills, swung on and missed. Outside, it's 1-1 now.
Hearing a lot of different number signs.
Showed bunt, pulls it back. Did not offer at it. 2-1 the count. Bunt. Well done down the first baseline. Isaiah Tills, a beautiful bunt down the first baseline. No play to be made.
Yeah, it took me a second to even catch up to realize what happened there, that the first baseman come off of the base to try to get that one too, so there was no play there.
Yeah, that
incredible.
was beautiful. Little safety squeeze, and with Johnny Baseball's speed, that worked out perfectly.
Tills helping himself out there
And one out.
with the bunt.
Top of the Tornado.
Bunt single.
Baseman number 1, Gavin McLean.
That's how you do it right there.
Absolutely. I don't think you can do it any better.
No.
Relief runner here down at first base. First pitch to McLean in there for a strike. 6'4" Tiffin Columbian. 6 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Tornadoes. 4 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Tigers. That one misses low. It's 1-1.
Number 26, Braden Egbert in the run for the Tornadoes.
Braden Egbert, the relief runner down at first. Slow chopper to second. Second baseman. Throw over to first for the only play. Second out of the inning.
Oh, I think they called it a foul ball.
Yeah, I don't know.
Was it foul?
Must have hit off his
I don't-
foot or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that there was something going on there, but it didn't look foul. It must
I
have.
don't know. All right.
Interesting. So still 1 out, 1-2 the count. Runners at first and second. Holler misses outside, evens the count at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch there from Landon Holler to get the strikeout.
Reared back and fired. Couldn't catch up to it.
High stinky cheddar. So hard to lay off. First pitch to Blake Golden, swung on and missed.
Someone warming up for Tiffin. Looks like they're just coming back, so see if Tills.
Looks like the bus out there, Talib Alzaquani, warming up for Tiffin Columbian. Tills' day could be done, we'll see.
Those bullpens, like right in the field, always scare me.
Yeah. Swung on and missed. Holler comes back after allowing the bunt single to score a run. Gets the next 2 on strikeouts. Now, we'll step aside, take a timeout. We'll be back. It's 6-4 Tornadoes. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. We are invested in your success, and our team is here to help. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Welcome to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy, your legacy.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
And we're back here. Start of the fourth inning. Tornadoes lead 6-4. First pitch to Landon Holler in there for a strike from Isaiah Tills on for his fourth inning of work. Did have some bullpen activity there in the last inning from the Tornadoes, so you got to think that they got an eye on Tills and his velocity right now. Just trying to see where he's at.
Oh, yeah, Alicia's probably going to be short for him.
Yeah, and you guys talked about the pitch count being high already, so you know that it's inevitable. It's going to be coming, so
yep.
Why not get somebody warmed up and ready to go?
Swung on and fouled back into the Little League field. I believe that's Little. Yeah, that's got to be softball here.
Not bad. Thank you.
Right?
I think so.
I think so.
You would think so.
I think that's what it is. It's like softball, baseball in the Little Leagues.
The 0-2 inside to Holler. It's 1-2. Whew.
That was close.
Very close. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed.
Nice.
Got a little something left in the tank.
Tills with another strikeout. Strikeout number 9 so far here today. So he had 10 outs recorded, 9 of those strikeouts.
That's insane.
But this next pitch will be pitch number 89. As now he's really starting to settle in here, finding the strike zone. He's got to hope he can make it through this inning on a very low pitch count.
Yeah.
And that's helping his case quite a bit.
So he's working on it.
If he stays in this rhythm, he's got at least to the end of the inning.
Well, he probably saw Talib out there warming up and said,
Yeah.
One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the pitch from Tills, up high. Paul Maloney at the plate. Maloney 0 for 1 with a walk and an RBI
look at
and
that.
a strikeout. This one well hit into right center. It's going to get down. Bremeyer chases it down. The throw in. But Maloney into second with a 1-out double.
Let's go, Tommy.
And that'll bring up Tommy Ray.
They found the gap a couple times here, and I think this wind is definitely helping them out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see it kind of just lifting that one, helping it sail a little bit further.
Oh, yeah.
Nice placement, though, right between the 2 outfielders there.
Right where it needed to be. High and outside.
Oh, that one's up in
Ray
the air.
hits this one high into the air. Right fielder unable to make the play. He lost the ball in the sun. Throw in. You could tell when he put his glove up, he was trying to shield the sun because he couldn't see where the ball was.
Your nightmare as an outfielder is sun and wind.
It's just the worst.
Well, Jacob himself was out there in the outfield setting up the camera, and that's exactly what he said. He said, I'm staring right into the sun out here.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's no joke. The sun's right behind us.
Can't say anything.
That batting the catcher, number 40, Austin Wasley.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Austin Wasley.
And you got clear blue sky today like this. So good luck trying to keep that one in your sight.
Yeah. This one grounded to first, past the first baseman. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. It's a tie ball game here in the top of the 4th. And this would probably be the end of the day for Isaiah Tills.
That one there hit the glove and just hopped right out, right at first base and just kept going.
What a frustrating way to end your day on the mound with back-to-back errors. Well, I guess you're keeping him in. That was quick.
That was a short conversation.
Maybe he said, hey, you think
very
you wanna
one-sided.
He said, hey, you think you want to be done? No. Oh, okay.
Hard position to be in here for Isaiah Tills. But Austin Wasley coming through.
That batting shortstop, number 17.
Driving in 2.
For Tills, at least you can kind of hang your head on. I've got 9 strikeouts, so I need to get 1. I know what I have to throw.
Yeah, you just don't let it phase you. Do what you know you can do.
First pitch misses. Two and 0 here on Sam Cox. The 2-0 down low. And it's 3-0. Right down the middle. I think Cox had the take sign all the way, or take sign all the way there.
Yeah, got to be patient right here.
3-1. Swung on, chopped up the middle. Second baseman diving stop. The throw over to first is off the mark, and it'll allow another run to score. I don't even know why he threw the ball to first.
Yeah.
He should have just held it there.
He wasn't going to beat that one.
Yeah, there was no play to be made at first base. Keep runners at the corners and...
Yeah, I was about to say he saved a run over there with that, but...
Tigers take the lead here. In the top of the 4th. Scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, and now 3 here in the 4th. And it looks like this is Isaiah Tills' inning to finish here.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably saying you've gotten us this far. We're going to ride the horse that got us the 1 seed.
And these Tigers are just benefiting from some well-placed balls. I mean, they're just putting the ball exactly where nobody is or where it's hard for somebody to make a play.
Yeah.
Swung on and missed. Ben Davis at the plate. Designated hitter.
If you keep putting the bat on the ball, good things are going to happen.
There you go.
Fouled off to the left. Quickly 0-2 here on Davis. That's where he could use a strikeout pitch here. Here's the 0-2, up high. Strike 3 called. And I think Davis knew it because he just kind of let out this groan like, why did I take that pitch?
Just locked him up.
Froze him up. Strikeout number 10 for Isaiah Tills.
It's a big one, too.
Huge strikeout there. First pitch to Muratori, misses. Check swing, they say no. Appeal says no. 2-0. There's the 2-0. Inside. 3-0 here on Muratori.
These Tigers have done a really good job with this patient approach. I don't
Yeah.
really think we've seen many, at-bats end before the third or the fourth pitch.
Yeah. I think that was the approach today, was work the count with him.
Yeah.
Make him throw you the pitch that you want.
Oh, yeah, and he's going to get outs. He's going to get strikeouts, but if you can make him work for it, it's going to give you a good shot offensively, and they've really taken advantage of anything they've been given.
110 pitches for Isaiah Tills now through 3 2/3 innings pitched. Swung on and missed. Donnie Hartley at the plate.
I think it shows how strong of an arm Tills has, too. 110 pitches, he's still throwing gas.
Yeah. 1 for 1 on the day for Hartley. 2 RBIs and a walk. Watches that one outside. Count is even at 1-1.
Oh.
And he hits him. And that'll load the bases.
I got bat one up in the air higher than some of the hits I've seen. That's quite
With
the
the pop-up.
I don't understand that, but hey.
I don't know, maybe just taking out some of the pain that he got.
Baseball's different these days than it was when I was a kid, because that would have got the next batter plunked when I was playing,
yeah.
but I mean, it's a different game now.
Yeah, I think that one hit him like right down here in the calf area or something like that. It probably didn't feel very good. So maybe that was just a little bit of.
And we'll have a pitching change here. That'll close the book on Isaiah Tills. His day is done after 3 2/3 innings pitched. 10 strikeouts. 6 walks issued, 3 earned runs, 7 runs allowed, 5 hits. Faced 26 batters. 113 pitches, 65 of those for strikes. So he was about half and half on balls and strikes.
So he had 10 strikeouts up
Yeah.
to this point. It's crazy. You get 10 strikeouts, but they still get 7 runs on the board.
Well, 6 walks will
Yeah.
add to that.
Yeah. 6 walks, 2 errors.
Listen, I just tuned that stat out. I didn't hear that.
See Matt and I from the Advertiser over there. Matt's always at the games that we are. They send Josh to the other games.
Matt. Nah, the newspaper guy.
Taking over on the mound for Tiffin Columbian, Braylon Auble. Get a look at his pitching statistics on the year. Oh, wait, never mind, I can't. They stopped putting their stats on Game Changer, so. I'd love to, but.
Game don't change it.
Yep. And Mr. Higgins is a great website for football and basketball, but for baseball, they just don't update the stats enough. Like, that should be updated 3 times a week with baseball.
Yeah, I was going to say kind of.
I mean, he does a great job, so I'm not trying to, there's nothing against him at all. Like, if he's watching you, I love what you do, seriously. But during baseball, I just can't rely on those statistics. Because you could have played 3 games since the last time those stats were updated.
That's what I was just going to say, especially when you can play 3 games a week or a game every other day or a surprise game here and there.
Right.
It's so hard to
Exactly.
keep up with anybody's schedule in baseball.
Yeah.
And that's just, I mean, coaches only turn stats in once a week, so that's he's doing the best he can.
Right.
First pitch from Auble outside. Try to start him out with a little off speed there.
But he does have on here 2.71 ERA, just over 30 innings, 30 Ks, only 6 walks. So good control, which is what's needed. Well,
off the plate and into the mask.
I was gonna say I heard a double
Jamison
noise there.
Westner. Yeah.
that'll wake you up.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Here in the top of the 4th. Whew.
Ooh.
I don't know whether that was outside or high.
Yeah,
or
I'm not sure.
He might have got the words ball and strike confused there. I'm not sure.
I say that could never be announced because I can't tell half the
It's-
time
yeah.
what
It's
happened.
time.
That looked
like
like
we're
the
the
same pitch.
Good stuff.
I was literally umpired at 2 games behind the plate, and I was like, you know what?
Nope.
I'm good.
Yep. It's a thankless job. It really
It really is.
This one grounded to third. Alzaquani with the easy play steps on the bag, record the final out. But the damage has been done. The Tigers reclaim the lead. First time they've led since the first inning. It's 7-6 Huron. Tiffin Columbian coming up to bat.
The score is Huron 7, Tiffin 6.
Let's take a moment and thank our sponsors for allowing us to bring this broadcast to you live and paywall free right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We'd like to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, UIS Insurance and Investments, Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc., Feasel's Frame and Collision, and Coach Bill Bonham. All proud sponsors with us right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. That's right, folks. We have people that, they just watch the broadcast. They love what we do. And they're like, hey, you know what? You guys are in the postseason. I really want to watch these games. And I know that it's hard to find sponsors right now during baseball season. So here, I'll just take a donation, put my name on the list. We need more of those, people. Can we get a few more of those?
I tell you what,
Columbian faithful?
one thing, Nate, that I didn't know about as a fan before we started this venture was the fact that we have to pay to cover these games for these venues when we get to this point in the season. So,
We had to pay for
OHSAA says
a lot of
"Give me-
things.
Give me that money.
I mean, we got to pay for people to be here to broadcast
But I
them. I
mean,
got to pay you guys. I got to pay.
But that's just a new new expense that you don't incur during the regular season that I wasn't even aware of before as a fan.
Surprise.
Yeah,
Well, it's like I feel like we do this for the fan that can't afford it to make it out to the game or can't make it to the game, But if you're one of those fans that you got no problems affording tickets for you and the family, like, why don't you drop us a little donation and say, hey, this is from the Bremeyer family, or this is from the Bonham family, or hey, donation courtesy of this family.
See, that's the secret.
We take all of those.
The secret is I am that poor fan, but since I get in free, it doesn't affect it.
Hacks the system.
That'll bring up Bryce Rogo. Watches the first pitch at the knees for a strike.
Ooh.
Here's the 0-2. And in protect mode, he just had to slap that one away.
Keeping the battle.
O2 in the dirt. Braylon Auble in the on-deck circle. The 1-2 chopped off the plate and foul. Just has a different sound when it bounces off the plate.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a golf ball or something.
4.
Got a feeling my legs aren't going to be so pasty after today. Strike 3 called. Rogo goes down on strikes.
At least not the back of your legs.
Well, I mean, it is.
Rocco stayed in there for a second. I think he had a couple opinions for the umpire he wanted to hear.
Yeah.
At least he's consistent. He's getting grumbles from both sides. So
I guess that is a form of consistency.
it's kind of like I heard Joe Buck talk about one time. Yeah, he's calling a game, and he got complaints from both fan bases saying that he was being a homer.
Right.
It's like, well, you got to be doing your job right then. You know, like getting complaints from both fan bases. Probably doing your job right.
Probably.
Just saying.
Right. I mean, if you want somebody to call a game with no passion or anything behind it, that'd be like the most boring robotic thing I'd ever hear. No, thank you.
No.
Yeah, you can listen to the radio for that.
Go get him, Landon.
And the one baseball team does a great job against the other baseball team, who's also doing a great job.
Just don't yell. You know how those guys get when they get screaming down there.
Oh, my gosh.
I shouldn't even say they did a great job. And the pitcher throws the ball, and the batter swings.
Swung on and missed. Auble goes down swinging. Holler with another strikeout. Boy, he's really come in and put out the fires for the Tigers.
Yeah.
Nobody on for Talib Al-Zaquani.
Would you say they let this Tiger out of the cage?
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
Nice pitch there from Holler.
Can't find any holes in his pitching game yet.
These Tornadoes are kind of spitting on that breaking ball. I think they're going to have to start swinging at that because he's locating it.
Yeah.
Because all they're swinging at now is the fastball, and they're just not getting anything on it.
Yeah, at this point of the game, you don't really want to put the game in the umpire's hands. You got to, if it's close, you got to hit it.
Up high, 1-2 on Al-Zaquani. 2 down here in the bottom of the fourth. Tigers lead 7-6. Landon Holler. Al-Zaquani sends this one to short. Slow roller. And Al-Zaquani's going to beat the throw. Nice hustle out of the box by Talib Al-Zaquani. It was a slow roller. That was going to be a hard play for that shortstop to make if he didn't charge it, and he just sat back and waited for it.
Yeah, he sat back, and like you said, good job by Al-Zaquani making that hustle play and throw. Got the first baseman off the bag a little bit too, but just one little thing like that.
That long grass on the infield really slowed that ball down, and I think that's part of the reason why he didn't charge it. He just thought it was going to be there faster than it was.
Yeah, takes a second to get used to every field you play on.
For sure. First pitch to Bremeyer up high. Al-Zaquani down at first. 2 down.
I think the computer's getting a little too hot.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We can get that umbrella out maybe.
Yeah.
See if we can do something. Because
It starts to overload it a little bit.
Oh.
Try this little Mary Poppins number for now, see if that helps out.
it's just the sun. It's really not that hot. It's just the sun beating down on it for 2 hours. Yeah, that's
That would do it.
That's going to do it. Inside, 2-1 the count.
Got me right.
That went to 3-1 to Meyer. First down. 3 out. It's Bremeyer. Out straight into the net. Testing my reflexes there.
Yeah, it scared me a little bit.
2 for flinching. Full count. Here's the payoff. Strike 3 called. Holler with a big strikeout to end the inning. We played 4, 7-6 Huron. We'll be back after this.
We are your neighbors, your sons and daughters. We are learning life and job skills and getting an education. We're proud to serve Ohio. We are your Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service at nationalguard.com/OH.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Welcome back to Fremont Ross High School. Start of the 5th inning. Tigers on top, 7-6. Nate Mullins, Greg Kinn, Jacob Ellis on the call with you. Austin Rodriguez on the main cam. Thanks for tuning in here with us on Heart of Ohio Sports. Braylon Auble on the mound. His 2nd inning of work. He took over for Isaiah Tills back in the 4th inning. Tigers were able to plate 3, take the lead. And that last strikeout, boy, Johnny Bremeyer, he's lucky he didn't get tossed.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty animated there. But it was also the first inning when...
Can't hear you very much.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, your mic away from you.
Can you hear me now? Yep. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't get tossed either. He was pretty animated.
Yeah.
But also, that was the first inning, half inning where no one scored.
That's true. That's a good point.
Took us a minute to get there.
Landon Holler fouls this one off to the right. 1-1 is the count here. It's been a heck of a ball game here today. Back and forth affair.
Yeah, we thought early on Tiffin was gonna run away with this, but Huron did a really good job of responding and put up some crooked numbers here in the past couple innings.
These Tigers are a very resilient bunch.
Yeah, and when you're fighting for your season, you get a little bit more motivation to bring the bats out and make that comeback.
They got here on the strength of a 17-4 walloping of Shelby in the last round in the sectional final.
I guess you could say they whipped the whippets a little bit.
They whipped the whippets, that's for sure.
Good old Shelby Whippets. What a name.
What even is a whippet?
It's a dog or something, ain't it?
Oh.
Swung on, hit to first. Nice play by Willman as he fields it and takes care of it himself for the putout. And that's kind of Auble's strength, is he really pitches to his defense. He will get some strikeouts, but his strength is really putting the ball where if you are going to hit it, you're not doing anything with it.
Yeah, and it's a good sign. This Columbian defense struggled a little bit last inning, so it's good to see him make a little bit of a rebound here, make a good play to start the inning.
First pitch in there for a strike. That one up high, it's 1-1. This one fouled off to the right, and it's 1-2 on Maloney.
He waited as long as he could to swing on that one. Jammed him a little bit.
Maloney! That one at the knees, but just below the knees. 2-2 the count. Maloney is 1 for 2 on the day with a walk, an RBI, a run scored, and a strikeout. That was inside. It's 3-2. Here's the payoff. Strike 3 called. Froze him up with a curveball.
Threw him a couple heaters in a row, and I think he was just locked in on it, and saw that movement, just locked him up.
Yeah. That'll bring up Tommy Ray, center fielder. Hits this one straight back and foul. Up high. 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Huron on top, 7-6. That one up high. Two, 1. Strike 2. Drops right in the bucket.
That thing has a lot of dip on it.
Come on, Tommy.
The 2-2. Outside and low. Try to get him to chase that one. No dice.
Yeah. It's a good spot to miss, though, Illinois.
Yeah. Here's the payoff from Auble. Swung on, skied into the air. Second baseman gloves it to make the play.
Another one of those situations.
Yeah.
Using the glove to shield the sun. I got nervous there.
Yeah, I didn't know if he lost it or not, but nice play by McLean. Squeezed it for the final out. So we've had 2 half innings in a row with no scores.
Didn't think we'd see one of those. Now we got 2 in a row.
7-6, Huron on top as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Let's take a moment and thank our sponsors for allowing us to be here, present this broadcast to you live and paywall free on Heart of Ohio Sports. We'd like to say thank you to Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, UIS Insurance and Investments, Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc., Feasel's Frame and Collision, and Coach Bill Bonham. All proud sponsors with us right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. And folks, we're looking for more sponsors for tomorrow night as we have Tiffin Calvert taking on Gibsonburg in the district final live from Oak Harbor High School. We're going to add a few more sponsors to that list. If you or your small business or your family wants to contribute to the broadcast to help us bring these games to you live and paywall free, well, folks, we're going to need more than 5 sponsors for the next round. I'll just say that because that's not going to get it done. So we need some people to step forward and say, hey, what do you guys need? I'll help. I want to be a sponsor.
Yeah.
Shoot us an email, hoosbroadcasting@gmail.com, or give us a phone call, 567-207-5041. Get on board with the winning team here at Heart of Ohio Sports. Show your support for community sports. That's what it's all about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we love to showcase all the high school athletes, but also the local businesses, you know. It's always
right.
good to get them some advertising, get some name recognition out there.
Speaking of showcasing local businesses, Greg, didn't you say you saw our commercial that we produced for Your Legacy somewhere?
Yeah, the commercial that we produced in-house for Your Legacy that we run during our broadcast. I earlier today got a little notification on my WTO Weather 11 app, and before the videos always play, they play an advertisement, and I said, man, this looks very familiar. Oh my goodness, that's the video that we made for them. Seeing it on a weather app, W2O weather app, that's so awesome.
Now, that's the potential that you can find here at Heart of Ohio Sports, because, yeah, we can use your commercial on our broadcast, but you buy it from us, you get us to make it for you, you can use that commercial anywhere. And you're not going to find anybody to make you a high-quality commercial like we do for cheaper than we do. I'm going to guarantee you that.
Oh, agreed.
When I heard a local business tell me how much someone charged them to make a commercial, I literally almost choked. There are businesses out there trying to charge $10,000 for a 30-second commercial.
Woo!
And when I heard that, I about choked. I just don't understand how a business can justify charging someone that much for a 30-second video commercial. You want a 30-second spot with us? Oh, strike 3 called. Nice pitch from Holler. But yeah, you want a 30-second spot with us? We'll come record it, get it edited, $500. You're not going to find a better deal than that. I can guarantee you that.
Now batting the first baseman, number 6, Bradley Willman.
Good start to the bottom half here with that strikeout.
Absolutely. Holler really has been working well since he's come into this one.
Yeah, both these guys in relief kind of slowed the roll of the bats on each side.
Holler now 2 2/3 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, 2 hits allowed, 1 run. It's an earned run, 2 walks.
We're seeing so many strikeouts today.
Yeah. I think guys just start pressing when they get to this round.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm sure there are at least a couple guys that, have that mentality of, even if you're the only one up, you're hitting a grand slam.
Yep.
And it's hard to break that mentality and just think one base at a time.
Willman hits this one into the air. Nearly hits the airplane up there. No. Oh, it gets down. It's going to drop.
Yeah.
Once again, the infielder's battling the sun.
Well, you could see him trying to track that one, kind of moving, and moved a little bit more. Can't really see where it was going to come down at, and that one worked out really great for Columbian.
Yeah, it was really odd. The first baseman called off the second baseman there, but, that was a little bit of a jog for the first baseman.
And I will say, though, guys, you noticed the wind was kicking up pretty hard, too, while it was in the air, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was kind of floating it around and moving it on him.
I could do it.
I don't know if this venue's the best for a 2 p.m. game. I'm just saying, 5 o'clock, perfect. Absolutely perfect. The sun's probably not a problem, but 2 o'clock, ooh, I don't know. This has been a problem for a lot of these fielders today.
Oh,
so
yeah.
either that or rotate the fields out here.
Yeah, something. I don't know, man. There's been a lot of issues with the sun over here.
Yeah. Hey, I guess the strategy is just hit it in the air and you're getting on base.
Isaiah Tills at the plate. Executed a perfect infield bunt for a single the last time he was up. I don't think you can find a more perfectly laid bunt than that.
No, that was perfect.
The 0-1 outside. The 1-1 swung on, missed. That one in the dirt. They didn't give Tills credit for a single when he bunted that earlier.
What'd they call it?
I don't know. They gave him an RBI, but he doesn't have a hit. I'm like, how is that not an infield single?
Yeah. You can't call it a sack bunt if it drives
That's
in a
not.
run.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. How can? And he's safe. That's not a sacrifice if he's safe. Tills hits this one into right field, but it's gonna be foul by about 15 feet. Two balls, 2 strikes. Two, strike 3 called on the outside corner. Tills goes down looking.
Yeah, he was all kinds of flustered during that at-bat. Chased that breaking ball, and I just think he didn't know what to look for there.
With a runner on first and 2 outs, we're back to the top of the tornado order with the second baseman, number 1, Gavin McLean.
And that'll bring up Gavin McLean.
Tiffin's going to make their comeback, and this is part of the order that's going to do it for him.
Quentin Tucker down there at first base, relief runner for Bradley Willman.
Speaking of relief, how about that breeze coming in right now?
For real.
Yeah.
It's blowing hard right now. Trying to hold on to those umbrellas.
In there for a strike. Tucker,
Oh.
safe at second base. Got himself a steal there.
That's a good throw. I think that would have been really close.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Let's go,
Yeah, now a base hit scores him.
Depending on where it's at.
No, true.
Outfielders playing deep here. 0-1 to McLean, fouled off to the left. Quickly, it's 0-2. And now we're going to get a mound visit from Austin Wassley. Get a little plan here. They want to attack, how they want to attack the hitter. This 0-2 count.
Yeah, just a quick little conversation there.
Yeah.
Definitely knew what he wanted to say to him there.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Runner at second. Here's the pitch. McLean hits this one into center, but right at the center fielder, who squeezes it for the final out. Tornadoes strand a runner. They trail 7-6 as we head to the 6th inning. We'll be back after this. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Welcome to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy, your legacy.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Welcome back to Little Giants Field here at Fremont Ross High School. This Division II district semifinal matchup between the number 1 seed Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes and the number 5 seed Huron Tigers, with Huron leading 7-6 as we get ready to start this 6th inning of action. Scoreless in the 5th for the first time. First inning where both teams were scoreless.
Yeah, and they put up some crooked numbers and threw a lot of walks, but I think, you know, defense settling on both sides. Pitchers kind of figured out where the zone is, and they're getting comfy.
Yeah, both these relief pitchers really doing a great job since they've come in, kind of settling down.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes with the bats, it's, you know, different styles of pitching. It's an adjustment. I mean, compare this to Tills.
Wassley hits this one into right field. Tills is under it and makes the catch. Ooh. Once again, you got to put them sunglasses down, bud. Yeah. They don't need to be on the top of your hat. Or maybe that's the issue. Maybe when they put the sunglasses on, they're losing it, so that's why they have the sunglasses off. I don't know. Oh, no, he put them on now.
I'll tell you this much. I have definitely forgotten my sunglasses were on top of my hat before. So.
This one hit to the second baseman, and it's going to drop.
Oh! Sunglasses are off again.
Yeah, he didn't have them on. But that was kind of in no man's land. Yeah. McLean really didn't have a play because he lost it. And it was a little too far for Tills to try to make his way in.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if Tills called him off there because it looked like he might have had a beat on it and then just kind of pulled off. And
yeah.
Tills lost it too, but yeah, definitely found a good spot to hit it.
This one hit to second. Turnaround throw to second for one. The relay not in time. Nice hustle out of the box by Ben Davis to beat the throw.
Good job by McLean, too. You know, could have just taken the easy play, gone to first, but did a good job getting that lead runner out, making an aggressive play.
Yeah. Like a little conversation here. Have a relief runner coming in for Huron.
Tigers, number 12, Austin Sass.
Austin Sass coming in for the Tigers.
Number 21, Don Muratori.
Two down. Runner on first. Throw over. Just wanting to keep him honest there. First pitch to Muratori. Swung on and missed.
That one looked like it was coming in slow motion almost.
Yeah, he has a way of kind of just fluttering that curveball in there.
There was just, something about the speed on that one made it hard to track that one.
Swung on, hit to first. Willman gloves it and steps on first for the final out. No runs scored for the Tigers. We head to the bottom of the sixth. Huron still on top, 7-6. Thanks for hanging out with us here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Nate Mullins and Greg Kinn, as well as Jacob Ellis, on the call with you here today. Austin Rodriguez doing an excellent job down the third base side with our main camera today. Let's take a moment and thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to be here today. We'd like to thank our pregame show sponsor, Xcaret Mexican Restaurant. Stick around for the postgame show brought to you by your Legacy Federal Credit Union. Our pitching matchup brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments. And our first pitch today was brought to you by Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc. We'd also like to thank Feasel's Frame and Collision and Coach Bill Bonham for their contributions to the broadcast here today. Because, folks, without those names, well, we're not here. It's just the way it is.
Absolutely.
What a ball game we've had here today between these two. I mean, SBC foes. Would you call them SBC? Because they're opposite divisions or opposite
Conference.
It's the division in the conference.
Right. I don't know what what exactly you call that. Yep, you're right. It's the division in the conference, right?
Yep.
Because the River Division, the Lake Division, stuff like that.
Yeah, Sandusky Bay Conference, yeah.
So you got Tornadoes out of the lake and the Tigers out of the bay.
Sounds like you need to stay away from water.
Yeah. These two teams very much familiar with each other.
I don't think you want to be a Tiger near the lake.
I'm cracking myself up over dumb stuff. Yeah, Tigers coming out of the bay, Tornadoes coming out of the lake. It's crazy.
Wait, if a tornado's in the water, wouldn't it be a water spout? Tiffin Columbian water spouts?
You guys are having too much fun with this.
Listen, that's the sun. I'm getting delirious.
Blake Galden at the plate. Here's the 1-1 from Holler. Swung on, fouled into the net. That's 1-2.
They got this nifty umbrella here to keep the computer cool, and now I don't have to worry about foul balls.
There you go.
Right.
If that umbrella can hold a foul ball, that's impressive.
Holler on the day, 3 1/3 innings pitched, 2 hits allowed, 1 earned run, 8 strikeouts. And there's another one. Add to that, that's 9 strikeouts now for Landon Holler. He's got that breaking ball working for him right now because these hitters just are baffled. They don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, and
you saw, Galden right there thought he was going to get hit by the pitch.
Yeah.
And when it comes out of his hand, it looks like it's going to be one place, and then it just kind of drops right into the strike zone.
Yeah, and it has that late movement, too.
Mm-hmm. Look at that deceptive movement there.
The high school level, that is impressive. And
when you're locating that and they're not swinging at it, That's an easy way to get up in the count. See, because if that would have been in the strike zone, there's quickly 0-2, but now count even at 1-1.
Yeah. His catcher tried really hard to frame it for him.
Yeah. He's using the breaking ball to set up his fastball.
One more, Landon.
In on the hands, and he fouls that one off.
Yeah, and he's thrown that breaking ball all 3 pitches so far, so at the plate, I haven't seen that fastball yet.
Well, now he's just in protect mode.
Yeah.
This one swung on, fouled third base side. Third baseman runs over to make the catch.
Almost ran right into Austin.
Yeah.
Cody Scroggins gets the put out over at third base.
It's maybe, what, the second pop-up we've seen caught out of 7 or 8?
Yeah. 2 down for Braylon Auble here in the bottom of the 6th. And once again, he is just locating that curveball.
Yeah. Getting ahead in the count goes a long way on the mound.
Check swing. Did he go? The appeal? Yes, he did. 0-2 the count on Auble. And these Tornadoes, really, their approach has dramatically changed since the first 2 innings.
Yeah, they're pressing. They know that, I mean, if they lose today, you know, you don't have it tomorrow. That gets in your head.
Strike 3 called. Holler with another strikeout. He's in double digits with strikeouts now. These Tornadoes do not know what to do with his pitches.
Nasty.
7-6 your score. We head to the 7th inning. We'll be back after this. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your local homegrown agent, Jeff Leopold, for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1144. Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc. is here for all of your printing and design needs. From reunions to small events to business apparel and even vehicle lettering, they've got you covered. They make the gear that you make your memories in. Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Welcome back to Fremont Ross High School here at Little Giants Field. Nate Mullins, Greg Kinn, Jacob Ellis on the call with you here today. Austin Rodriguez on the main cam for us. Thanks for tuning in here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Folks, if you're watching this, do us a favor. Share the broadcast. Hit those 2 little buttons. 2 clicks could help us reach 200 more people. You never know. But it does help out a lot more than you know. And I mean, if you're watching this game for free, am I really asking that much that you share the video? Really? Like, oh, it's cluttering up my feed. I only share kitty videos. Like, come on. Really? Is it asking that much? I know people are too cool to share stuff these days. Like, oh, no, I only share original content.
This is original content.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, my original content.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a good game to share. I mean,
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
man. This is one heck of a ball game here today.
Yeah, you kind of knew the way that this one had been going so far that we were probably going to come down to the wire here.
yeah.
Donnie Hartley at the plate, the 8-hitter. We have the 8, 9, and 1 hitters here for the Tigers. This one chopped back to the mound. Auble with an easy soft toss over to first for the first out.
This kind of feels like it's been a tale of 2 different games. Literally the first half of the game, every half inning a run was scored. Since then, nothing.
Their throw around after an out is so different. Like, can I just say it's so different? Because all the guys come in, and it's like a really short little throw around.
Have you ever seen those ones where they stay separated and, you know, ball goes sailing into left field?
Well, that's true. Maybe that's why.
Maybe. Yeah, it is different.
The 1-0 outside, 2-0. Caden Peterman at the plate. Peterman fouls this one off. 2-1 will be the count.
Oh.
This one off the pitcher's glove, bare hand by Rogo, but he just couldn't grab it in time to whip it over to first. So Peterman will beat it out.
Couldn't get full control of that one, but it's smart to not just whip it over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's part of the reason why the Tigers have a one-run lead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tigers have gotten good production out of the bottom of their order. As Muratori, Hartley, and Peterman all with a hit. 7, 8, and 9 hitters. Hartley with 2 RBIs. A couple of walks. And a really good approach at the plate by these Huron Tigers here today.
Yeah. They've all been patient, going deep in the counts and just, finding the holes in the field.
Making these pitchers work.
They're not swinging at bad pitches at all either. Very disciplined approach.
Absolutely.
Throw over to first. Landon Holer at the plate.
Down to second.
Throw down is not in time. Boy, it was on the mark, but
he had a nice lead off
he
there.
did, yeah.
A great jump by Caden Peterman to get that stolen base. Scampered on over there.
Hey, it's gutsy to steal with 2 strikes.
Yeah.
When you got that quickness like that, you use it.
The 1-2. Swung on, fouled at the plate. We'll do it again at 1-2. Swung on, hit back up the middle for a base hit. And another run will score for the Tigers. That's what you call an insurance run right there, Jacob.
Yeah, and that's a big insurance run right there. It's a really good job, just simplistic, mentality, just hitting it right back up the middle. Get you a run, and I mean, like you said, insurance run, and that may prove to be a massive insurance run.
Landon Holer helping himself out as he drives in a run, puts the Tigers up 8-6.
Insurance almost as good as UIS Insurance Investments.
I don't know about that good, but
I said almost as good.
Here's the 1-0, up high. 2-0 on Paul Maloney. That's the first run scored since the 4th inning by either team. As both these relief pitchers done a great job coming in relief. Throw down to second was in time, but off the mark.
Man.
Probably would have had the out, but just off the mark with the throw.
Yeah, I think the throw beat it, but
I just couldn't pick it short.
A 3-0 in there for a strike. This one swung on to short. Rogo with the throw over to first in time for the second out.
Go, Tommy.
Tony Gase, look at that. Man, the myth, the legend right here. Well, at least they got a good umpire for the second game. That's a joke, blue. That's a joke. I like Tony a lot. He's a good guy. Helped us out. He's a star in our baseball Heart of Ohio Sports commercial. He's the umpire, calling the out in the background. Yeah.
Oh, what a voice, too. You'd have thought we had him mic'd up or something for that.
Right?
That Huron dugout has had
That was
so much fun today.
They are having a blast over there.
Those are some wheels on the base path. That's good stuff.
2 down, 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch to Ray misses. It's 2-1. In there. 2-2 the count. Ray on the day is 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and a run scored. This one smoked into left field, back, all the way to the fence. Another run will score.
All the way to the little giant.
And the Tigers extend their advantage now 9-6.
I think you heard that 0 for 4 and
Yep.
had a little bit of FOMO. His team scored 8 runs, and he said, let me drive in 1.
I want to get in on the action here.
Oh, yeah.
Now batting the catcher, number 40, Austin Rossi.
Tigers are just feeling it right now.
Yeah. And early on, these teams, when they scored, they weren't really getting a lot of hits. It was just walks and errors, but bats have started to wake up.
Yeah. 2 runs scored here in the top of the 7th by the Tigers, pushing them out to a 3-run advantage.
I'll tell you this much, I don't think that second game's starting at 5.
Right?
Probably not.
What's going on here?
I think they're going to walk him.
Oh, okay.
Your time, 1-7. Let's go.
I said, we'd rather face the next guy.
I just saw the ump just talking to him, and I said, I didn't know the umpire could just tell you to go walk. Yes, he just wanted to, and I didn't realize it did. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I think it must have got a signal from somewhere.
You know what, kid? I like you. Go ahead and take first base.
Yeah, you know the 1 walk per game the umpire gets to give.
So with 1 final out to get, I think they're going to make a pitching change here.
Interesting.
This is interesting to me because of how long they left Tills in to finish that 4th inning. You know, I would have thought at that situation with a game in the balance that the leash would have been a lot shorter for him, but they kind of left him in and led to the Tigers adding to the advantage.
I don't know, maybe is it just a case of the Tigers reading all ball better and getting more hits on his pitches? And maybe they're just, you know, they've seen everything he's got and they got to give him something else here.
That could be it.
Yeah.
You could be onto something, Greg.
Yeah.
Because like you said, they're getting a lot of bats waking up here against them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could be thinking more strikeout-minded if you're on the mound. And if you want to strike out, it's a good change.
So Talib Al-Zaquani will take over on the mound for Tiffin Columbian with 2 down here in the top of the 7th. Tornadoes trailing by 3. Trying to keep their season alive here. That's why they make the call to the bullpen and bring in the bus.
We saw Al-Zaquani about a week ago at this point against Willard start that game. Didn't do too bad. I think it went about 4 or so innings. But he just needs to get 1 out here.
We'll have runners at 1st and 2nd as he comes in with 2 down. To face Sam Cox.
The shortstop, number 17, Sam Cox.
Cox took over at short after the pitching change. First pitch in there for a strike from Alzaquani. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2 the count. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Alzaquani comes in and gets the strikeout for the final out. But the Tigers tack on 2. They lead by 3. Tornadoes down to their final 3 outs as we head to the bottom of the 7th.
This is for the season right here, Nate.
This is. Everything's on the line. Everybody's out of the dugout. Important conversations being had there in that huddle. And I kind of thought Austin would be over there in the middle of it saying, hey, what you guys talking about? Feed me an earpiece, huh? I know you got 2 earbuds. How about you hand one to the coach when he goes out in those meetings, huh? I'm just joking. I'm sure he'd be down with it. No, I mean, I doubt it.
No, probably not.
Let's thank our sponsors one more time as we get set to start this bottom of the 7th inning. We'd like to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, UIS Insurance and Investments, Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc., Feasel's Frame and Collision, and Coach Bill Bonham. All proud sponsors right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. And if you want to get your name added to that list, still time for tomorrow's Tiffin Calvert versus Gibsonburg District Final. Live from Oak Harbor High School, 5 o'clock first pitch. Get on board with the winning team here at Heart of Ohio Sports. Still looking to add names to that sponsor list, folks.
Yeah, it's a 5 o'clock game tomorrow, so you got time to sleep in still and wake up and still get a hold of us.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
5 p.m. on a Friday night, that's a good slot.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, you're not kidding about a good slot. These games, when we get into tournament time, they get so many more viewers on them at once than the regular season games because everybody knows what's on the line for these kind of games. So, yeah, this is the time to put your name out there on the list and be a sponsor if you want to get it seen.
Well, and you know Calvert, Gibsonburg, anytime those 2 teams face off, a lot of eyes are going to be on that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Classic rivalry matchup there.
2 strong fan bases, both very passionate about their teams. No doubt about it.
It just goes to show you the strength of the SBC River, though, Greg. Both SBC River, both finalists in that district are from the SBC River.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Alzaquani hits this one to short. Shortstop up with it, over to first, in time for the first out.
Didn't let that one play him. He charged that one this time, learning from last time when
Absolutely.
let it come to him and didn't make the play. You got 2 outs left now.
That'll bring up Johnny Bremeyer, center fielder for the Tornadoes. Swung on and missed. Holler really has done an outstanding job since coming into this one.
Yeah, they have not figured him out at the plate.
Completely shut down this Tornadoes lineup. Just 1 earned run allowed by Holler.
Whew.
He missed on that one. He hasn't missed on very many of those curveballs. Usually they drop right in there. That one was just a little high. So,
yeah.
I don't know how long his typical outing is, but he didn't have very many starts on the year. A lot of appearances. Fouled back, and it's 2-2.
I don't think at this point, no matter what, I don't think he's going to let anyone take him out of this one.
No. Actually, he had 7 starts, so that's quite a few. But he was 3-3. 17 earned runs allowed on the season. He's done a masterful job here today in shutting down this Tornadoes lineup.
Oh yeah, ever since he's come into this game, he's definitely shushed those bats for the Tornadoes.
Yeah. 2-2, hit by Bremeyer into the air to the shortstop, who gloves it for the second out.
Now batting the catcher, number 7, Jamison Wessner.
And that'll bring up Jamison Wessner. Tornadoes down to their final out here. Wessner watches the first one, inside for a ball.
Feel this Huron dugout and these fans. The energy's starting to build. They know how close they are.
Wessner fouls this one back. Oh yeah, they're ready to explode over there.
Oh yeah.
They want to punch their ticket to the district final, which will be played this Saturday at 1 o'clock here at Fremont Ross High School.
Go, Landon.
2-1 is the count here on Jamison Wessner. That one low. 3-1. That one might have been a call he was getting earlier, but just a little low on that one. Here's the 3-1. Fouled off. And now the Tornadoes down to their final strike here.
The fastball and the breaking ball working, so good luck guessing what's coming here.
Yeah. Wessner skies this one, third base side. Third baseman under it, makes the play for the final out. And that's the ball game. Tigers moving on to the district final. Your final score, Huron 9, Tiffin Columbian 6. We'll step aside, take a timeout. We'll come back with a post-game show brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. It's going to have to be a short one because we got to get out of here. They got another game to play here soon. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
Go, go, go!
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go: Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports is owned by Mullins Entertainment and located inside Studio Squared in downtown Tiffin. The space features a state-of-the-art podcast studio, open for public use. Building a platform for creators is one of our top priorities. We connect fans to the action like no one else can. As a business in today's market, you got to stay ahead of the game. And what better way than to get on board with the fastest growing brand in media today? I mean, you can take it from me, or you can just listen to them.
When recruiters want to see our game film, we tell them they can watch it on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free, and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Welcome back to Little Giants Field here at Fremont Ross High School. Final score, Huron 9, Tiffin Columbian 6. the Tigers moving on to the district final as they await the winner of the second game here today. Tiffin Columbian season comes to a close here at the hands of the Huron Tigers. And these Tigers, boy, they're playing with a lot of momentum right now. Coming off a 17-4 drubbing of the Shelby Whippets. They played an in-between on Monday against Firelands, and they lost that one, and I think they might have took a little momentum, a little bit of frustration from that one into this one, because, man, they really came to play today. 9-6 the final score.
Yeah, say both teams brought their A game today. The Tigers almost halfway through this one kind of almost seemed like they're like, all right, we've had enough of this. We need to lock in. And, man, that when they made that pitching change, Nate, it changed the game. It really did change the game.
Absolutely did, Greg, because you look at these numbers. Huron, 9 runs, 10 hits, 4 errors. If it wasn't for those 4 errors, this might have been an even further apart game here, folks, because Tiffin Columbian, 6 runs, just 4 hits, and 2 errors on the Tornadoes as well. You know, you talk about fielding and skills and just fundamentals of the game. Tornadoes, every time we covered them this year, seemed like they had fielding issues. Seemed like they had some kind of, whether it was, you know, errors that was plaguing the team, or hit by pitch, or whatever it may have been. They've had some issues this year with just keeping the ball in the infield or keeping the ball in play, and that really, honestly, wasn't the reason why they lost today, though, Greg.
No, but it definitely doesn't help when you have little things like that working against you. It's hard to stay in a game, especially to stay in a game with a great team like the Tigers. I mean, yeah, when you're playing at this level of competition, you cannot make those mistakes. You just can't have them.
Yep, absolutely right. You know, those Huron Tigers added on those 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th, or the top of the 7th inning, to give them a little bit of insurance. But with the way Landon Holler came into this one and shut down that Tornadoes lineup, they really didn't even need those 2 runs. It's a big-time performance today by Landon Holler coming into this one in relief. Because you started out the game with Paul Maloney. He went just 1 2/3 innings, giving up 2 earned runs, 5 runs total. As they finalize the score there, so now I got to find it. All right, there we go. So Holler finished with 95 pitches, 61 of those for strikes, 10 strikeouts, 2 walks, 1 earned run allowed, just 2 hits allowed, and 5 1/3 innings pitched for Landon Holler. Just an outstanding effort today by Holler as he comes in relief, picks up the win, and the sophomore helps the Tigers punch their ticket to the district final. And Greg, I don't think there's a whole lot more we can really say about this one. We really can't take much more time as they're getting ready for the second game here.
Yeah, this one went a little over here, so.
But we'd like to thank Tiffin Columbian faithful for tuning in with us all season long here as we followed these Tornadoes all the way through, cover their sectional final matchup this past week, and then here for this district semifinal. Their season comes to a close, as does the careers careers at Tiffin Columbian of a few very notable names, including I don't want to start naming them because I'll forget somebody and then I'll be upset that I forgot somebody. So there was a lot of seniors on this squad this year, 6 total seniors.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe later we can make an actual appreciation post and make sure everybody gets their flowers that they deserve.
I think that's the best way to do it, Greg. You're absolutely right. So once again, your final score: Huron 9, Tiffin Columbian 6. For Greg Kinn and Jacob Ellis and Austin Rodriguez, I'm Nate Mullins, signing off from Fremont Ross High School. Thanks for tuning in here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Don't forget, more high school baseball action tomorrow as we've got a district final between Tiffin Calvert and Gibsonburg right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, 5 o'clock first pitch. Tune in here on the Pulse of the Buckeye State. Have a great day, everybody.